if you're in the UK right now and you haven't sat all day in your underwear, I fully commend you, because like Skepta said, that's not me.
Now my team, own brothers I ride with, though I got no whip. Brothers we scheme, trying to cuff a bad bitch, all this light skin short.
And yo, so it's good to be back with yet another unboxing. This week what I have to show you guys is the Nike Waffles 1, which kind of look like the Sacai's, and if you're anything like me, you put a hard L on them. So anything that's going to give me that look of a shoe for a fraction of the price, I'm here for it. See, we've got like a generic Nike box, nothing really to talk about here. You can see that I got these in a 6Y or a kids UK 5.5. They retailed at £55, unless you're like me who buns discount codes off for everyone. I got them a little bit cheaper. But even if you're a normal size human being, I think the men's ones were, I think, about £80. So you're still not gonna break the bank on these, especially if they do come out looking like a Sacai waffle. Actually open these up and show you the colorway that I got, because there were a couple colorways. I went for a more neutral one. I just wanna shout out the podcast that I was on a couple weeks ago, if you haven't seen that. And I was gonna say, if you're into shoes, if you're on my channel, you're probably into shoes. You should definitely go check that. It was the SWO podcast. I will link it. I had a dope time filming with the guys, lots of fun. And one of the guys on there, actually Patrick T, I want to shout out, because first of all, he hit 1K, which is mad. So go over to his channel, congratulate him. But he did a review on these, and his review didn't pop up until I bought them. I literally bought them 5 minutes later, hopped onto YouTube, and he had a review, and I was like, shit. I started watching it, and then I'm gonna admit, after 2 minutes I clicked off, because I wanted to give my first impressions. I don't like to look at other people's videos sometimes. I want my first look to be my first look. But when I finish this, I will go back and watch it. But yeah, that's my shout outs. Let's open the box. Okay, so inside, ooh, a returned label. That doesn't bode well. These did come from Foot Locker, and if you know me, you know that last time I ordered off of Foot Locker, they gave me 2 different sizes. So let's pray that doesn't happen again. Generic tissue paper, nothing really impressive on these. And then we're gonna open them up. So one thing straight away, I love the colorway. They look kind of big for some reason. They do look roomy, but for this weather, they look like they're gonna give you some breeze, some sea breezy up in these. They're kind of like a mesh panel. I will give you a close-up. Yeah, mesh sides with obviously the swoosh tick. I'm really feeling these. They definitely are giving me the Sacai vibes. Obviously they're essentially the same shoe without the collab, but I don't know what this bit on the back on the heel is called, but if you've seen the crepe, you know what I'm talking about. Nice little bit of stitching with a small tick on the back. I'm actually really feeling these. I really like the color. I passed on a lot of neutral crepes that have come out recently, like the Raised by Women's, and they're a dope shoe. But if you collect shoes, you know you go for a patch at sometimes, and it's like you can't justify buying another pair, and that's how it's been recently for me. So I did have to pass on a lot of the neutrals, but this is going to be my new neutral crepe. I can already tell. Like, I love it. So let's get in deep on the details here. Okay, I've just grabbed them both out because there is slight differences on the tongues on these, and I wanted to check that they were both the same size, and they definitely are. And I have a left and a right, so we're winning. But like I said, very breathable mesh all the way around. I like this kind of overlock stitching details that they have on the back and on these parts here. I think that's I just like that. That's nice. It's also just above the toes too. They got small little ticks around the place on the tongues. I don't know if you can see, but when you pull it out, you do have a small tick here and a small tick here. And again, like I said, a small tick on the back. On the sole, we've got some good grippage. I'm going to call it grippage. Yeah, 1972 is telling me, EST. These are just really nice. They're basic, but they're not basic. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's stripped back. neutral tones, which obviously if you're into fashion and shoes, that's been a big trend at the minute. But I feel like you could rock these with a lot of things, and like I said, it gives you that element of a Sacai without kind of breaking the bank. It's very much shaped that way. With the back, obviously on the side as well, it again tells you what it is, you know, 1972, Waffle 1. And it also says that on this tongue. This tongue on the right is slightly different. You just have the tick swoosh. I don't know why they've kind of shaped them both differently. It is a bit odd. Maybe they do that on all the others, I don't know. But I don't mind it, I quite like it. It's different, but it's not too different. You've got the white laces. They don't come with any other laces, but I feel like the white is fine. I'm really interested to see how these fit, because they did look a bit wide for me. Okay, so it's shaped in the future here. As you can tell, it's hella dark out. I went out, came back, and actually tried these on, and I was really surprised to find out that I was right. They are quite big. In fact, I think I had about a good inch in the toes, which is really strange because I've always had a 6Y ever since I started collecting. I've never had an issue, so I don't know why they're big, but I just wanted to put that in here for you guys just in case that you do want them. I'm probably just gonna rock with them. They are quite a slim fitted shoe, so when I do them up and that, it's not really gonna cause me any beef, so I can't really be bothered to go through and send them back. I've already planned to fit with it, and it's not going to be that different once they're laced up, but it is a personal preference. So I'm just putting that out there. If you are looking to get these, you might want a size, half a size different. And yeah, back to the rest of the video. And I don't know, the mesh is throwing me off. I feel like you would have to wear socks with these. I don't know, I don't want to be seeing all toe in there. Sometimes it's weird. What are them other crepes that will see through? If I see Mandem's toes in there, it's all a bit weird. Like, you need some socks, even if it's just a little trainer sock. But these are actually really, really nice. If I'm gonna give these a rating, I feel like straight out the gate, I kind of want to give them a 7. It's not even a hype shoe, or it's not even like the dopest thing I've ever seen, but they got a lot of dope elements in here that are not necessarily always on a lot of other shoes. So I don't know, I'm just leaning towards a 7. So gas rating 7. Turn up the heat on the oven, gas rating 7. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, real good. It feels sturdy. Crap. I can't wait to try these on my feet, give you some close-ups, and yeah, let me know what you think. Did you cop them? Would you drop them? I think they came out maybe about a month ago, so maybe you've already seen them, but I didn't really see them until I just hopped on Foot Locker and was just having a look about. So yeah, in the kids sizes, definitely not sold out. I don't think they are in the men's either, so if you are looking for this kind of style without, like I said, breaking your budget, or your missus saying how much did you spend on trainers again, then I would definitely recommend these. I'll put some pictures up of the other colorways, because they did have some other clean colorways, a lot more brighter. I think there's like a bright pink or a neon-y green, but I wanted to go for basic. I already know a fit that I'm gonna wear these with, so yeah, it's definitely a good one for me, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace.